I wanted to watch back the Perseus Inside Star Citizen. So in this video, we're going to have a look at the Perseus, which is this ship here. This is a video that they uploaded 4 years ago. There you go. You can see it 4 years ago. And I'm really excited for this ship, personally. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely just buzzing to see the Perseus in game. And a lot of people seem to think it's coming out in the next patch or the next big event in Star Citizen. Let me know your comments down below if you think it's going to be available for us to fly in the near future. But let's watch the video. Let's see what they got to say. And if you're interested and you want to get one, I'll put a link in the description. And also, I'll give you a little link if you're interested in picking one up for said update when it comes out. Obviously, it'll be available in game when it comes out. But, you know, if you want to get ahead and make sure it's in your hangar, crack on. Use the link. Anyway, here we go. Let's watch it. This was 4 years ago.
So this ship is really a military ship. It's about
hang on. I'm not going to pause it too much, but just look at this. It's so cool. A lot of people thought, so this is flying through a hammerhead, that this ship was a ramming type ship. I think they later on said it's not a ramming ship, technically. But this shot kind of implied it was. But man, it looks good. It looks good.
Ships.
Because it's so full.
Also, let me know in the Twitch chat if you're excited for this ship and if you've got one already. I'm curious.
Formidable that you're in a fight, and if somebody turns up with a fleet and it's stacked full of gunships, you're just going to be like, oh damn.
Oh damn. Any solo purpose for this?
A fleet in Star Citizen is sort of built around a capital ship, or capital ships as its core. So you have the Javelin, which is a destroyer, so that is designed for really duking it out with other big capital ships. You have the Idris, which is a carrier, so can sort of take on other big ships. It's got a big railgun on the front, but primarily it's there to deliver fighters. And then you have the Polaris, which is
a
long-range torpedo boat. And you have the Hammerhead, which is a great anti-fighter screen. But what we're missing is this hybrid role that sits between the Hammerhead and the Polaris, that is your fleet defense ship, that is moderately large size and capable of dishing out firepower to deal with large ship threats that aren't quite capital ships.
It has been a while since we've...
So I'm trying to think like what it would combat in that thing. So I kind of feel like it's, if I go back here, so it might take on a Polaris. It's not, I don't think it's really engineered to take on the Idris. It's kind of meant to take on things like the Valkyrie or a Hammerhead. I don't really, it's obviously not going to take on a Javelin by itself. And it's not really designed to take on an Idris. It's kind of more an anti-Hammerhead ship, right? Am I right, guys, in that? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I'm trying to think what else it would take on. Like, take on big drop ships, take them down pretty quickly. Heavy fighters, yeah. It's kind of, it's not really designed to take on small fighters. It's not really designed to take on massive capital ships. It's kind of designed to take on, like, Connies? And just take on big ships that aren't capital.
Got a big railgun on the front, but primarily
I'll move forward.
Okay, build in the functionality. Obviously there are some in the fleet already, and then you take all those and you fold in the functionality.
Apollo, which we now have.
When we designed this ship, it was obviously built around the concept of having these large turrets, that you had a bridge on the...
The turrets look amazing. I'm really excited for that gunboat look, you know, really angular, do the damage. It's going to be so good.
Front, but it
also, is that a pilot seat or a seat? So I don't know whether this has made it into... Oh, I just realized. Whoops. I don't know whether this has made it into the like final version. This is obviously concept art, but like I don't know whether this seat here is gonna actually move. That's gonna look awesome.
It sort of just felt like a Polaris with a turret on the top and the bottom, and for a ship of this style, having that bridge at the front didn't quite sit well with us, so we then tried alternate.
Like this looks incredible. It's not a massive cockpit, honestly, but sitting in this, that's gonna feel good. Oh, I'm so excited.
A more traditional bridge, taking cues from the Bengal, and that definitely looked better, but then has the knock-on that the upper front turret has a blind spot behind. So we had to make sure that the rear turret could not have a blind spot there, and then deal with the point defense system turrets to help alleviate
Yeah, so you got some like remote turrets at the top and such.
those spots.
You want it.
This is a great shot. So you got the remote turret here. It looks like you got a remote turret at the back as well.
To look aggressive.
I'm in the way again. Sorry, guys. So yeah, you look like you've got your remote turret at the back. You got your remote turret on the top, and obviously you got your big boy gun at the front. And it's like an aggressive advancing ship.
But you also want it to be unique. You want it to look like it's part of the family. When you see this ship, you know you're in trouble. That's what players are looking for.
It just, the angles, man. So cool. And it's not like a ridiculously massive ship either. You can see the little guys stood down here. And, you know, it's big, sure, but it's not unwieldy.
So originally the brief for the ship was a
She
real
pretty.
skeleton
She
crew,
is.
4-man. So you had the pilot, the captain, and the 2 turret gunners. But as we developed the ship, it sort of felt a bit odd that such a small crew was operating such a relatively large ship. So the crew size for the ship is 6-man. That gives you a...
Like, oh, this is a really good look, actually. So you've got your presumably pilot seat here, or captain seat. This is a really good view. You've got a really nice view of the turret at the front. That looks amazing.
The pilot, captain, 2 manned turret guns because the S7 twin turrets are manned. And then
There you go. So
the pilot, captain,
I can't
2
remember
manned
any of
turret
this.
guns.
So yeah, you get into... Oh, look at that. Nice. This is where you get in and then you go up and you can... Out the front. That looks amazing.
S7 twin turrets are manned. And then it leaves you with these 2 extra roles that are really flexible in terms of what you want them to do.
So we wanted to layer in all the functionality that John wanted.
Okay, so you enter cargo area. You've got your walkway to this. There's the bridge. And there's an elevator all the way through. Is there no steps to the top floor?
But
I hope there's steps to the top floor. I hope I don't have to take an elevator to the top, but...
also make it easy to navigate.
I don't know, guys.
It should be clear for the player at any point what part of the ship they're in. And it's split over 3 decks. So the lower deck is your cargo, and...
Ooh. Okay, this is massive. I didn't realise this. There's a ramp. Oh, I so much prefer ships with ramps than elevators.
Access to the lower turret, and then you go up, and then that's sort of the main deck, and that goes from front to back. You know, you can reach your front turret, torpedo room.
Okay, so captain's quarters at the back, it looks like. That captain's quarters. You've got your crew habitation, mess hall. This looks amazing here. With the ammunition and then obviously the turret you go up into.
Or you can go right back.
And there's a nice walkway that overlooks the cargo docking station down here.
Back into habitation and the captain's room. And there's also a central lift for ease of navigation, basically. And then the top floor is bridge, escape pods, and engineering section.
Oh, interesting. An engineering section at the back. But it is a lift. Okay. That's a shame.
So for a player, it should all be quite straightforward.
I think this ship really will add something to the fleet gameplay that is growing within Star Citizen. We've already seen aspects of
there
that
are ladders
with the Invictus launch week.
I didn't see a ladder. There is a ladder. Oh, good shout,
Escape
Restless.
pods
Thank you.
To the fleet gameplay that is
Good shout.
growing within Star Citizen.
Shorter than a
We've
carrot wheel
already
looks
seen
good, yeah.
aspects of that with the Invictus launch week. You've seen the capital ships in game. There's obviously the Hammerhead in game already. When this is in game,
This bit here I really like. It's got the kind of the conny lift in the middle. And there's massive clearance under the ship, which for me is like a massive plus because there's nothing worse than trying to land on a planet and there's a rock and it just like, oh man.
You'll also have much more of a.
You know what I mean? Have you done that before? You try to land and you're on a rock.
To other players.
The RSI Perseus is the latest concept offering available now on the robertsspaceindustries.com website. And if you'd like to learn more,
You can really tell in the 4 years, obviously they've been making videos for a long time, the production, amplification, and perfection in the 4 years. You can hear the audio is just, you know, it doesn't sound fantastic. Listen to Jared.
Available now on the robertsspaceindustries.com website. And if you'd like to learn
They haven't done a noise gate or anything like that.
more, there's also a thread on Spectrum collecting questions ahead of a Q&A comm link that's coming in the next
He's lit
few days.
nicely, I'd say
Up
that.
next, let's look at a small feature looking
But you can hear like PC fans in the background and things
to
like
make
that.
a big impact
But honestly, I kind of like those vibes, honestly.
with the new tractor beam attachment coming online in the upcoming Alpha 3.12.
I'm sure Jared would tell me like, oh, this was while we were doing X and we couldn't figure this out or do this or we had to makeshift that. Obviously, the content is king, right? Everything else is secondary, but like, so it works. Everyone got excited for the Perseus.
Beam attachment coming online in the upcoming Alpha 3.12.
Oh wow, this is. Hang on. This is them announcing the tractor beam. Has the tractor beam only been in for 4 years? This is wild to me. I'm gonna watch this. This is crazy. Those rocks are why I prefer longer landing gears. Yeah, no, exactly. Mike, I couldn't agree more. Ships with very small feet annoy the heck out of me.
So the design
This is why the Cutlass is such a good ship, because the feet are quite tall.
was to get tractor beams into Star Citizen. It's a sandbox game. We want something that can manipulate physics-enabled objects. You don't always want to carry
Is it
everything in
really
your
only
hands.
been in the game for 4 years?
The best
this
kind
is
of like test
wild
ground
to
for
me.
us was to start small and with the multi-tool. This was an attachment that we wanted to add for a while now. This attachment essentially is kind of graded to lift smaller objects. So cargo
It never. Okay, so they've updated it recently to do this, but before that, it did not move that quickly.
crates and such. You're able to lift them up. You're able to move them
Also,
closer,
I
you're
much
able to
prefer
move
the
them further
beam
away.
here.
You can rotate them if you want to place them, accurately inside your ship or otherwise.
There's no cargo grid.
You can use them in gravity. Obviously, the higher the gravitational environment you're in, the heavier the object becomes and the more the multi-tool might struggle. At the moment, we're tuning it, but it's graded to lift up to about 250 kilograms, so most of the cargo crates on your ship, it should
It's
be
wild
possible
to me
lift
that
up.
this has only been in for 4 years.
One of the
Genuinely.
things that we are still tuning at the moment is essentially the acceleration and the lag of the object that you've actually got tethered to your multi-tool. So if you pick up a soda can or whatever, something that's really, really light, you will have that more rigid beam because the beam's not struggling to pick up something so light. But if you pick up a really heavy crate that's like full of metals or something, you will start to see that lag and the beam will be more likely to bend.
There was too much lag. They added too much lag. They've dialed it back now in the recent update because of the mission content in the ASD facility, and I'm glad, but yeah, there was a period of time where it was
what we've got right
too
now is
much.
work in progress, but we're working on that right now to make it feel right. Everything we show on ISC is work in progress. Jared made me say that.
Wait, I missed
ISC
that.
is work in progress. Jared made me say that.
Everything you see is work in progress.
There is a second function to it too, so if you start targeting large and massive objects like ships that you wouldn't necessarily be able to pull with this thing because it's so small, its secondary use is more like a grapple hook almost. You essentially start
It's
pulling
not that
yourself towards
fast.
these massive objects in 0G
It
faster
needs.
than your
If
EVA
it was that
battery.
fast, that would be amazing.
It's the Spider-Man.
Can they
tool.
make it faster?
It's more like ships.
Why is it
that you
not
wouldn't
like this
necessarily be able
now?
to pull with this thing because it's so small.
Look how
Its
much fun
secondary
this
use is
looks.
More like a grapple hook almost. You essentially start pulling yourselves towards these massive objects in 0G faster than your EVA pack should be able to take you. It's the Spider-Man tool.
Okay. It is really, really not that fast, guys. Are you with me? Did they need to make it this fast? Look at
Its
this.
secondary use is more like a grapple hook almost. You essentially start pulling yourselves towards these massive objects
It's
in
not
0G
faster than the
faster
NA.
than your EVA pack should be able to take you.
Look, that looks so much fun. Holy shit. Okay, CIG, if you're watching this, you're probably not watching this, but if you're watching this, why is it not
massive
like this now?
objects like ships,
This looks
you
amazing.
wouldn't necessarily be able to pull with this thing because it's so
The tractor beam pulling is in the game, but it's really kind of useless.
small. Its secondary use is more like a grapple hook almost. You essentially start pulling yourselves towards these massive objects in 0G faster than your EVA pack should be able to take you.
Like, that looks so fun. EVA is just so slow. It is. And this looks way better.
So ultimately, this is
why did they nerf that?
a sandbox tool. It's something that can manipulate any physics-enabled object in the game, or at least interact.
I feel like they nerfed the multi-tool completely. Like, they've brought back the tractor beam stuff recently, which is good. Like, moving stuff is a lot more fluid and quick, responsive. They've brought that back.
With it in some way.
But the EVA
Really
stuff,
see how people put this to use, because there's so many ways in which you can utilize it. There are some crazy things that we've seen internally at the moment, which sadly, some of those things we can't allow to go out because, you know, it's going to break the game. But also there are some fun things that we decided are okay to leave in there. So really, I'm very excited to see the videos coming out online of people using this thing, and I can't wait to see it in people's hands.
And you removed it.
So what did we learn this week?
They added a bigger tractor beam. Maybe that's why they balanced it, why it feels like a nerf. Yeah, no, they did add a bigger tractor beam. But that doesn't increase your EV. Like, can you even use the big one? Oh my god, I want to steal a vending machine. I remember trying to steal one and there was none left because everyone was doing it. Although now you might have more luck because, you know, people don't probably do it as
we
much.
learned that
but
between its menacing silhouette and massive turrets, the Perseus is meant to intimidate. That the new tractor beam attachment for multi-tools is going to open up an entire universe of traversal possibilities when it arrives in Alpha 3.12. And that the
3.12. So I think I came in 3.14.
backdrop, if you live somewhere where it doesn't get very cold.
Like making
For
videos
Inside
regularly.
Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee.
I backed way
See you
before
next
then,
week.
but I didn't return to it for a while. But man, Perseus, guys. Let's just find another shot of it here because I want to talk about it.
I want it to be you.
So are you guys excited for the ship? Yes or no? I'm kind of curious what you guys think. I cannot wait to have a look at it. It's going to look so cool, and it's going to be definitely one of those ships I want to fly with my friends all the time. It has cargo space. It has defense. You're going to be able to go up against hammerheads, which is kind of a nice level of combat that I'm comfortable doing anyway. Can't afford it. Well, maybe if you use the link in the description or this one, you'll be able to afford it. I don't know. Yes, love it. Need a friend who has it. So I've obviously already got one. And I'm really looking forward to making a video on it. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that when that comes out. But yeah, it's got the cargo lift that can fit a vehicle in. That's a win. You can put some cargo in it. That's a win. It's got a really cool front turret, which I cannot wait to sit in and like spin around and have a look at. Really nice bridge. It's kind of got that Star Destroyer frame in terms of like the bridge is at the back, up high, and then you've got your cannons at the front. You know, it's kind of got like if it had some little turrets along the side, that would be just Star Destroyer level of cool. But excited for sure. Rumors it will be size gun 8, not 7. Also, I think another turret. I mean, even in this state, I'm pretty hyped for it. Like, it just looks cool, doesn't it? I think this is an easy win for CIG. And apparently we're going to see it. I don't know if we're going to see it in the next patch, but we're going to see it in the next couple of weeks. So it may be coming soon. I don't know. Do you reckon we'll see this in the next patch, guys? For the, big event? What do you think? Coming in the next patch? Potential. I need to move me back over here. I think so. 100%. Yeah. It makes sense, right? It'd be like the big reason to check out that patch, and